I'm Mark Bell, one of the owners at LAX CrossFit. Well, we decided since the games are going to be here in Los Angeles at the Home Depot Center, we thought we'd open up our doors here and allow any competitors who were here for the week to do some preliminary training. So if you look around, a lot of people have taken advantage of this.
What's that?
It's convenient.
Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of a stress reliever. Come in here, play around a little bit, stay loose. Pay attention to anything Carl says.
Wrap, but the kick is here. That's how high it is. You go hit. If you kick just halfway, now you have to pull so much more with upper body. Kick in front. Lock the knees up. Lock the knees up. Here. There. Now check this out. Hang. Hips away. Yeah, there. You feel that lockout? Yeah. Now, do this. Snake yourself up. Don't try to pull with the knees. Pull with the hips. Extend the legs. And now hips. Yeah, and now reach. Yeah. And that's going to feel funky right now.
It does.
But it's that. Boom. Two hands. Boom. Two hands. You want to think you want to wave yourself up. Kicking down, kicking out, gives you better connection.
And I feel like I'm tighter on the rope that way.
Yeah. And this is another thing. It's on the descent that you're ripping the legs out, not on the way up. You will rip on the way up or tear on the way up if you press down, because that gives you the shredding, the sliding. You want to rather be hooked. I'd rather you bruise and pinch than open up, right? So that's the difference. Then on the descent, what I want you to think about is the following. So, doesn't matter what wrap you have, you want to think this. Feet under your hips, drop down. Drop the leg,
Re-wrap, drop.
drop. So now I'm pinching, but I'm never sliding. Let's see it. So kick out in front. Extend the knees. Yeah, there you go. Now drive with the hip. Now you want to pull with the arm.
It's hard.
Yeah. I know.
I just want to yank up.
Yeah. Same way you do, kipping pull-ups, butterfly pull-ups, where you're trying to use that skill, that swing, opening and closing, bowing back and forth. Same thing while you're climbing. Bow your way up, bow your way up. And then the anchorage point is you kicking out and hanging. Hips lower than your feet is always better than feet under your hips.
Hips lower than your feet.
Yes. You always want to be here. It's just like the bottom of a squat. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Does that make a little bit of a difference?
Yeah, it does. I mean, just being able to kind of, even on the way down, to spare myself on the way down.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work. You know?
It just, I think you're so strong that you want to just pull. But it's that fluid motion of just sweeping yourself up, swinging yourself up. That's what makes the difference.
It'll take some practice.
Yeah, don't overthink it though. All right? It's not the time. Yeah. Cool, dude.
I'd like to learn some new shit, but at the same time, it's like,
it's not the time.
No.
It's not the time. But what will happen is now you at least know that strategy exists. So if you're super fatigued in a shot and that comes around, you'll probably adapt to it a little quicker.
Exactly.
Right? Awesome.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So that technique, would you say, is less tiring, or you're using less muscular force, so you're more...
It's more efficient because you're trying to use everything you have to move, but I'm not necessarily saying that it's faster. It's more efficient. So if you're having to do more work, you're going to want to do something like that. Like saying, hey, what will you do in a high volume pull-up workout? You do kipping pull-ups, butterfly pull-ups. You want to do dead hang. Same thing.
That you can do off the rope to help you get that awareness, to bring that awareness to your body?
Pole dancing? Maybe.
Is that what you do in your spare time?
All the time. Pole dancing is like my second nature for me. No, but you just have to know how to relate rope climbing to how would you do a pistol, how would you do a kip, So it depends on how you're looking at things. If you're looking at things from a gymnastics perspective, there are a couple things that you develop. You'll develop strength by saying, okay, let's cut down on variables as much as we can. Let's use just hip moving. That's my main power generator. We talk about kind of positional strength, which is trying to maintain that neutral spine that can bow back and forth. And then you have this other one, which is your shoulder, which is kind of your secondary power generator. And then when you add value with skill, which could be a swing, some kind of twisting action, rolling forward or backwards, and you combine them together, that's when you get this kind of functional movement that we so much talk about. The crazy thing about it is that you can connect to however you want, and it becomes, I call it freestyle, where you can just, you know, adapt to whatever the purpose is at that point in time. So it depends on what you're doing. You're going to do it one way or another, but if you haven't trained it or prepared it, you won't be able to apply your fitness. And I think that's what it comes down to, how fast you adapt to something that you don't know what it is. And I think that's kind of the athleticism part of what we do. Yeah, how fast do I respond, right? You don't want to react, you want to respond.